Welcome everybody, it's Salmon. In this video we are going to be talking about the green vial that we see both in Shell and Shuffle and Attack of the Radioactive Thing, and we're going to be looking at this to see if they have any connections, and if they do or if they don't, we're going to be discussing them either way. But anyways, first things first, let me explain where these came from. So the first time we saw these green vials was in Shell and Shuffle, obviously because it came out first, and we see it in the intro cutscene. We see Arthur McIntosh inside the sewer, he drinks it, rats go all over him, and he becomes a rat king when you play in game. Now for Attack of the Radioactive Thing, what you have to do, you have to give Elvira her book, and then after giving her book, she'll give you a vial that you have to fill up with melee zombie kills with the hatchet or whatever it's called, and once it's filled, you will actually give it back to Elvira, and then she'll come out of her chair, and then of course she'll help you fight zombies. Now you may be saying that, hey, the vial from Attack of the Radioactive Thing is not actually green, because if you look at it in your inventory, it's black, but that's not exactly the case, because we do know that this substance inside this vial is actually green, because when we're actually upgrading the pack punch machine, you pour the vial on top of the alien fuses when you put them in the electric place, whatever it's called, because when you pour it on top of them, it's green right there. So we do know that the substance inside this new vial is also green, but that doesn't prove that they have any similarities besides being a vial and being filled with green substance. And I would have to agree with you, because right there is really where the direct relations end, because there's nothing to prove further that these have any connections. Because the thing is, when Arthur gets the vial, he just becomes a rat king. Well, I shouldn't say just, because it's a pretty big thing, but he becomes a rat king, and he kind of helps you. Well, it's hard to say, because it seems like he's stopping you guys from doing whatever we're supposed to be doing, but at the same time, there's a quote from Willard Wyler in Attack of the Radioactive Thing saying that Arthur actually helped us inside Shell and Shuffle, and now how he did, I have no idea, but that's what Willard Wyler says, and I'm not too sure to believe him or not, because it's just so weird and doesn't make any sense. But on the other hand, when you see it inside Attack of the Radioactive Thing, Elvira gets it, but she does not drink it, and a lot of people will get this confused, because she does get up and she does help you with all the zombies and all that stuff. But the thing is, that's not special at all, because we have almost all the other characters do this also, especially David Hasselhoff. He is the first one to ever do that, and he did that without a vial. But the thing is, she didn't drink it, like I said. What she did with this vial, she somehow gave it to her book. Whether she poured it on it or not, I have no idea, but we hear a quote from her saying that she did. Now if I have the quote, I'll play it for you guys, but if not, you guys are just going to have to trust me, but I'm pretty sure you guys have heard this quote anyways. It's just saying that she needs the vial for her book. But the problem is, we don't even know what this vial did when we put it on the book, so that's why I say that the connections between these two vials stops with their physical attributes or how they look, because they could be the same thing and they could have different effects when you drink it to when you pour it, because we do know that for some reason it does power up the alien fuses mixed with electricity, but we're not too sure if they are the same thing or not. But a lot of people were suggesting this video, so I just had to make it, because at first myself I thought it was something really big and something huge that we could go on, but after looking at this and try to gather all this information, there's just nothing I could really find in a direct connection besides its physical looks. So I'm just going to say they could be connected, but at the same time I'm not sure. All we really know is that they do have effects on things when you drink them, or rather pour them on it, because like I said, it had an effect on both Elvira's book and the alien fuses. So I'm not entirely sure. Tell me what you guys think about this. Is there anything I missed? Because I don't want to just leave this video off like this, because I really want to explain something in these videos, but the problem is when I just can't explain it, and when I've been told about this multiple times, I just have to make the video on it, but there's really nothing to continue on. So I'm just apologize for anybody who is really expecting a full explanation for them. I do apologize for that, but it's just the connection. I just can't find one at this point. There may be one revealed in the future, or I just may be missing something. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys want to stay tuned for real storyline videos unlike this one, go ahead and subscribe. But I'm going to go, and I will catch you guys on my next video.